Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Okay, so we don't have anything new today, but we do have some updates on some things. Like, for instance, the Mana Bird Island is coming to an end here, just 14 hours and 5 minutes. And that's where I am. I'm having trouble with hatching updates at the moment. As you might have noticed, my hatchery is kind of full. Yes, I actually did activate my temple and... yeah, epics and rares. That's what I've been getting. Anyway, I am going to get Bell Breath. No question about it, because I'm going to hit the button. I'm definitely going to hit the button on it. The question, of course, is how far can I reduce the price before then? I'm hoping to get it lower than that, but I am definitely going to do that. So that will be another individual in my menagerie. All right, yeah, you can see this going on here. This in here, down there, is a... that's another epic. So I'm trying to get the hatch. I think it's hatching updates I'm supposed to be getting now. It's just that they're not happening with just the one and the other one. So I am hopefully going to get one more shot at that down below. Maybe I'll get a Shade Moon. Maybe I won't. I think that the Shade Moon path is actually going now, so I wouldn't be able to get much from it anyway, but I wouldn't mind getting another one so I could take that apart for the future, you know? Wouldn't mind ranking it up. That would be very good. All right, and in terms of other events going, we do have the Bunny Collection happening for the Glogg. All right, one thing very quickly, there's another challenge now. We had the Money Challenge here, and where is the next one? Okay, so Rune Lords. So you have to get to 1,500 in order to get an extra gold bunny. But there is something else, something a little bit more significant. And it's over in the resource area. And I haven't had a chance to start this gem dungeon, but you can bet I will. The reason for that, of course, is because of this. There was a tokens dungeon in there. It's been there for more than a day. It's still got more than a day left. So you can get a lot of them in there. How many can you get in there? Well, let's go take a look. If I go over here and I go to the little pink symbol on the end. Okay, you can see I have 2 of each, except, of course, for the chocolate bunny I have 3 of. That, of course, I got from the Money Collection Challenge. So that token dungeon gave me 2 of each. So the last time they did this, they did do 2 token dungeons. They did one in the beginning and one at the end. Do they do that again? I don't know. It certainly made it very easy to get into it the last time. So I don't know if they're going to do it again. But this is certainly a good head start. You might want to keep your eyes open on Monsterwood. They do that sometimes. They'll have them there. And, of course, there's probably going to be an event coming up. It wouldn't surprise me if it was a maze or something like that. And, of course, they'll be in there as well. So, of course, that's going to open up the Glogg event. So, the Glogg event. Slight change in lettering there, you know? Slight change in the Glogg event. So maybe they copy Grogg's name and just swap the O and the R, right? Anyway, so that's going. So we still have like 8 days for that, I believe. So there's plenty of opportunities for those little bunnies to pop up, right? Because it is that time of year for bunnies to be popping up. I think that's about it. Can't think of anything else at the moment, so we could just go into war. We lost the last war, but of course it looked like it was pretty obvious that was going to happen. Yeah, it played out that way too. And they also attacked a lot too. I think they got into like near 30 attacks left, so they went into it. Yeah, they did. And I think we're doing better this time. Let's take a quick glance at it. So the time of the war does seem to be moving, so it might end up becoming an issue, but there might be a day skip this weekend anyway because of Easter. We're going to have to see how that works out. All right, so we are leading in this event. This is good. We've attacked more. That could be good. I mean, they could all be asleep right now. Maybe when they wake up, they're just going to come and destroy us or something like that, right? All right, so what do we have here? We have evil legions, we have family, and we have nature. So let me look at what we have right here in front of me. Do I want to do that? Well, it's only got 3 left, so I think I'm going to leave that one. Let's see what do we have up here. All right, there's only 3 on the first one, so I'm just going to ignore that one for the moment. I don't want to mess with goats. So what do you have? Oh, you got Ragnarok. You know, that is just too random for me. That's a good question there. I think he'd probably be faster than Nova. Let me just check this out for a second here. Guessing... No, I think actually Nova's faster. It's the old 10, right? Let's see. Yeah, he is. All right, let's think about this for a moment. He doesn't have any zeros. He doesn't have any zeros. I think this might be worth a shot. I mean, it really comes down to who goes first, doesn't it? All right. Okay, obviously, whoever resets to cooldowns first wins. Unless, of course, there's a 130 of Gersa's, right? Oh, he's got a zero cooldown. He does not. Okay, so let's see. Who gonna die? Now, I'd really like to get rid of that fella down below. I will have that opportunity, though, won't I? All right, why don't we just whack you? If nothing else, we got a nice stun there. Ouch! That was mean. You know, as much as I think the Alpha Cleviest is dangerous, yeah, right here. He's the one who kills in one hit. All right, let's do this, of course, so that we can get some guard down and some daze going here. And I think a little bit of death for him down below. Boom, you're dead. Okay, it's your turn. Now don't resist now. There you go. There's a good monster. Bye. Yeah, whoever goes first wins. That's the way it usually works, right? Speed is everything, if you've got the team to back it up. All right, so obviously it's not going to be as good a team the next time. So let's see what we can find here. Somebody, let's see here. I'm not even sure who I'm going with, frankly. So I'm going to be, might be a possession play. So I'm going to have to be pretty careful in terms of what I pick. Oh, that one's got, well, let me see what I'm actually going to be going with. And then we'll decide there. That's dangerous because, of course, you've got a rather large tank there who's going to be taking single hits away. All right, let's see. What do we got? Do we have something in here, maybe? Oh, Al. Al's good. Al is very good. Al got me Elvira. Yes, Al got me Elvira. Let me think. What are we going to do over here in the Evil Legions? Do we have something really, really evil that we can do? Oh, we have Patient Cyber, too. He's actually faster. Yeah, well, I'll keep that in mind. If there's a speed issue, I'll keep that in mind. I could do that. That's some damage right there. And I'm thinking here that we go Leprechaun. I'm thinking going Leprechaun is probably the way. Should always go Leprechaun. Go Leprechaun. All right, let me just check the speed situation here. All right, Al is 6291. Not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. All right, let me just see what we're going to do here now. Obviously, the Caro Brutalis, we don't want that doing Mega Stun. Do not want that doing Mega Stun. Now, the Crowton is a problem because, you know, even if I do set its cooldowns, it's probably going to do like, it'll probably do a Scatty, and then it'll be able to do its single target Mega Freeze. All right, let's just go and see how it works out. All right, and we're going to do Unpaid Loan, of course, because this is going to activate cooldowns and put Guard Down on. Okay. Unless, of course, it was resisted. She didn't want that. Now, here's the big question right now. I could only stun 2 of them. I can't stun the other one. Or do I just go for the damage? I think the dots would probably be a very good idea. All right, let's do that. Okay. The 2 that really needed them got them. All right, let's think. I'm thinking then maybe we should go with Ignite. All right. Okay, lots of dots. Lots and lots of dots. All right, let's think. We could add more. I'll try for the stun, and maybe we can add Sunburn to everybody. Okay, I actually stunned the 2 that I could. Okay, they are both dead already. But you know what? We'll just take them through some fun dungeons, too. Okay, they are really, really, really dead. But the boss wants to finish them. He had a hit out on them. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Definitely better than my last war segment in these videos, right? All right, it's hard to say. There does seem to be some holes. In other words, they're not as utterly devastating as the last team we fought. They definitely have some good stuff here. So we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully we can get back on the winning track. Winning tracks are good things. For us, of course, not for our enemies. All right, so let's do PvP. Okay, so it seems that my I had left the other team in a little bit too long. Actually, I changed them out already, too. This was a day. Yeah, okay, so I could have sworn I was still over 4,500 when I put the other team back in. All right. Okay, before we get started, we're just going to do a little bit of talk about suggestions. See, I did have some problems getting the teams for today's video. Not the first two teams, the second two teams. The reason I had problems is because there's an individual on the first team and an individual on the second team who a lot of people chose. So I had to, of course, eliminate those teams as soon as I chose somebody. Like I will say that Nova is on the first team. So Nova's on the first team, so anybody else who asks for him or Sunblast, I'm only going to use them once. Because otherwise, people are just going to be asking for my best guys every time. So, that's the way it's going to work. So if one of the teams has an individual, it's not going to be on one of the other three teams. So if you're in there early and there's not many people in the comments, just choose whatever you want. The thing is, if it's like a day after the video's out, you might want to glance up to see what everybody else is asking for, because otherwise I'm just going to have to eliminate anybody who's got, say, for instance, Nova, if I've already picked a team that has Nova. So that's the reason sometimes people give me options, maybe an extra one or something on the end, or two teams that have completely different individuals. So just a suggestion, though. It's just, as I said, there were a lot of teams, but I had to eliminate a lot of them right off the top. All right, why don't we just get going with our first team? Our first team today was suggested by Denny Fun Gaming. And Denny Fun wanted to see Nova. Nova's up first. All right, next up, we're going with somebody who's in Earth, but it is not Sparta. You will be seeing Sparta later. And this is going to be Glogg. All right, next up, we're going with over here. Dave's coming out. Unfortunately, Dave is actually going to be coming back. It's a little inconvenient, but that's just the way it works. It's going to be over in Nature, and this is going to be... There it is. Pan. All right, so we have some stuff here. All right, obviously, we're going to try to pick somebody who isn't going to hurt us. At the moment, I don't see a lot of challenge in here, so I'm going to do a refresh. I didn't like my trophies dropping that much, so I'm going to leave a decent team in there for now. I like 4,700. 4,700's a good one right there. Let me think. Tough. So, did I left the middle? One last time. Okay, well, up the middle could be a little tricky. Oh, I'm thinking the team on the right. That's hard. I mean, you got a 110 Baron. He's tough, but I mean, the thing about it is you got like New Ibuki. New Ibuki's very tough. All right, I'm going to do the one on the right anyway because it might be fast, although nowhere near as fast as. Actually, there is literally no speed there at all. Okay. Okay, even Glogg is going first. Wow. Okay. All right, well, we might as well just set your cooldowns and set you on fire. It's a sunny fire, though. Do I want to try stunning them? I mean, it will poison them, too, so I guess maybe there's no real problem with that. Oh, wow, you guys are just in so much trouble. I'm thinking throwing some quicksands on top. Well, the blind is a waste. Where is it? Doesn't he have one? Yeah, that one will do quicksands to everybody. I just want the dot, the torture effect, you know? All right, well, they're just all kind of dead already, aren't they? All right, and why don't we just do that? Dead. Almost dead. Well, look what they got on them. They're dead. Just hit him. And let's face it, this is over. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, those teams were a little bit on the easy side. So once you put a Sunblast in there with that much speed on him, it's going to be hard. All right, we're going to try to come down to a peaceful situation here. Let's just be peaceful here now. Although I did notice that you gave me food. Just thought I'd mention that. But you know what? We're gonna be peaceful. We're gonna know peace between us, right? Okay. Peace. Okay, so let's go with our next team. Our second team today was suggested by Karen Hands. And Karen wanted me to try something, and I don't know if this is going to work out. All right, so let's start over in Earth. This is going to be... You'll probably be able to figure this out pretty quickly. We're starting with McCree. Next up, we're going on a search. Dave. And then finally, I'm sure you can figure out what's going on here, right? And over here we have Pepe. And yes, I did unlock one of his other slots as much as it pained me to do it. Because I really do need him to have at least 2 damage, right? All right, so obviously we're going with an anticipation team here. So I'm going to be looking for extra turners, and hopefully we're able to do something about it beforehand. Of course, the thing is, maybe Dave can help us out there with a little bit of evading, right? All right, so I need to find an extra turner if I can, right? Multiple ones would be better. Tessa Day isn't really what I've been looking towards there, you know? I'm kind of looking for a Voltec or a Prince Charmless. Both would be great, you know? Yeah, search. Search really hard. Search really hard. Okay, I do have a Voltec. I do have a Voltec. Of course, we might all be possessed by that time, right? But I do have a Voltec, so let's just see how this works out. Like I said, we may not be ourselves. It really depends on what Dave's going to give us. Hopefully it's evasion. Oh, he gave us evasion! Oh, that worked. Oh, you know the problem with evasion is that the Voltec wasn't going to attack us. 34. Or was he just too slow to attack us, maybe? Hold on a minute. Yeah, he's just too slow. The thing is that we could kill them all. All right, so the entire purpose of this is the anticipation strikes. So this is what I'm going to do. All 3 of them are going to charge. Because otherwise, I think these guys could kill everybody, right? So we're going to go with what happens when the Voltec attacks. Watch him use static force. But we're gonna all charge. All right. Are you kidding me? He actually used static force. Okay, and we're all possessed now. Wow. And you're possessed. Okay, could you not kill us? Oh. Do you see that he's not doing anything? The Voltec is too scared to attack. All right, I have to do this and give evasion to itself. I have to do this in order to survive. All right, so I healed us, and he's actually evading at the moment. Right, so the Voltec refused to do anything. He used static force in the beginning, and that turn, he basically charged. All right, let's see. All right, well, might as well just kill him and put him out of his misery then. Okay, we're back to that. Luckily, Dave was evading. She's doing it too now. Okay, luckily he tried to attack Dave. All right, so let's see. We're going to reset your cooldowns. Okay, and okay. Please don't kill Dave. Oh, he buffed himself. Good, good. Oh wow, took all his stamina away, did you? Okay, are you walking for us? All right, why don't we just do this? And this, and that should kill him because he's got lots of dots on him. And do a little bit of heal, that'll kill you. Okay, so the Voltec had static force on him, and then he charged the second time he was going to attack. So he didn't really want to attack knowing what was going to happen. That's interesting. I wonder if that was just a freak event or something. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Let's just have some peace here, and maybe I'll get some good stuff here. You gave me food the first time. That was naughty of you. Okay, that's that's okay. That's a little better. Maybe we can be friends or something like that. Maybe you could smile once in a while or something. All right, so that was the experiment. Well, the team won. That's what's important, right? But that was interesting. That's the way I saw it is, first of all, he had static force, which was strange. And he used, he didn't want to attack with one of his extra turn attacks. I guess the computer knew it was facing 3 anticipation ones, and he just didn't want anything to do with that. I'm wondering if it didn't have static force and it had nothing but extra turn attacks, would it have attacked then? It was probably doing the charge to try to get back to static force. Okay, well that's interesting. We'll have to try that again sometime. Okay, so let's go on with team number 3. Team number 3 was suggested by Captain Offerman. I know you told me how to pronounce it, but I'm sorry, I don't retain that kind of information, so I'm sorry. And the good captain wanted to see. All right. We're going over to nature, and we're starting with a turkey. And next up, also in nature, we're going with bagel, whatever that is. And finally, over in fire, we're going with Bram. And I guess he's a bat. All right, so we're going to be trying to do some freezing. Freezing. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? Kind of strong stuff. Well, I should say Bagel strong and Bram is strong. Clem has got a lot of enthusiasm, but let's face it, he's kind of an older one there, right? Well, up the middle doesn't really seem to have any kind of speedy denial. I mean, the Metalhead might have a lot of speed on him, but I don't think so. All right, why don't we just do a quick refresh here? Where is that team up the middle when I needed it? And by that I mean for the extra turners there, let's see. Okay, well we're not doing the one on the left because you can't freeze. You can't freeze 2 of them. I'm pretty sure you can freeze Francine, but you can't freeze the 2 of them. How much damage do we have? I'm wondering if I want to try the one up the middle. It's really dangerous. If we don't get the freeze down. All right, let's just try the one up the middle. It's probably a mistake, but it looks like a good fight. They don't really seem to have any denial, but they have a lot of pain if things go wrong, right? Okay, so you really do need to get this freeze down, dude. Just saying. Oh, that is gonna be painful. Yep. Yeah, they know who to kill. They know who to kill. All right, let's think. I'm thinking we try to go for stuns here. It's not that one. Yeah, it's this one here. Let's see if Clem can get some stuns down. Okay, we got 2 of them. All right, he got 2 of them. All right, let's see how we're going to do here. Quick bite. There are 2 I really want to get rid of. This one. Oh, he resisted the... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, that one will kill him. I want to see if I can get the bleeding down on him. I guess not. You're just not getting the bleeding down these days, are you? All right. I really, really want to get rid of him, so I'm going to have to focus on him. Okay, and that's going to be that. No stamina. Well, I didn't freeze him the first time, so let's try this. All right. Well, I can't freeze one of them, but I can freeze the other two. If I did this, no. Yeah, I got to get the freezes down. All right, let's try the freeze ambush again. Okay, wow, that orc is just resisting everything. All right, let's see. I really want to get rid of him. High damage protection to self. You get rid of... What if I did irritation? It'd probably kill him. I just want to make sure. All right, I'm going to do this to make sure I get rid of him. Okay, he is bleeding, so can you please finish him? Good. All right, and you need to charge. Okay, and you can't even attack because you don't have enough stamina. All right, quick bite. Could you... never mind. Deadly stigma. Wow, I mean, just that 25% is just amazing, isn't it? Is he taking stamina away? Yeah, he has the trap. He's got one use of that left, too. That's kind of ugly. All right. Freeze? Good. And you're going to charge again? All right. Spicy mouthful. Yeah, unfortunately, he's nature, so... hatred again. Just taking that stamina away. All right, so I have one shot at this. So... boom. Whew. Okay. All right, that worked out. How you doing? Doing well? Okay, this is better. I think we're starting to get a relationship going here, you know? Started getting a relationship going. All right, this is good. This is good. All right, so why don't we go with our fourth and final team for the day? Our fourth and final team today was suggested by Waterboy. And Waterboy wanted to see... All right, we're going to go over to nature and grab indigo. And this is a... yeah, this is one of them situations where we're just going to have to see what happens here. What are we missing? Yeah, we don't have any kind of speed or denial or anything like that. So the question here is, you know, it's obviously a very damaging team. If this team gets to attack, it's going to destroy, right? I mean, it's just destruction here. I mean, when you have a 110 Voltec, which is the low damage dude of the team, you know you have something, right? The thing about it is that there's no denial, there's no speed, there's no protection. So the question is, are they going to be able to do something? Now, at my trophy count, we'll probably be able to get something. The thing is that they're just going to destroy, like, up the middle. They destroy that. There's just no question about that, right? They just destroy. There's no denial there, and they would just destroy. So we're not going to do that team. Thing is, I think the team on the left, the Kihaku, would be a real problem. We're going to do it anyway. Okay, so obviously we need some resists, and I don't know how many of them we're going to get. So let's just see. If they get to attack, they're going to wreck. But do they get to attack? You left the wrong one standing. Oh, please don't kill Inigo. Please don't kill Inigo. Oh, you killed... Okay, good, good, good. If you were going to leave one alive, that's the one I want you to leave alive. All right. Let me think. I mean, do I want to... I got lots of stamina. Oh, you resisted it. Oh, that's annoying. All right, do I want to do that far? That'll do it. Oh, you're magic up here. You're already susceptible. Good. All right, as soon as I get around to the epic quest again, that's going on the fatigue. All right, right down here. Okay, could you stop resisting? Resisting is futile. Okay, could you just finish him? All right, good. Yeah, unfortunately, these are going to be weak. Okay, can you please not resist? Thank you. Believe me, it'll go much easier that way. All right. Okay, so basically, you had Inigo who resisted the freeze and the possession. If he had hit, if Sparta had hit Indigo instead of Voltec, we probably would have had problems. But it worked out. It worked out. The team won, right? Basically, the trophy count had a lot to do with it, though. If I was up where I wanted to be, it probably wouldn't have worked out. See, there you go. There you go. Just give me the runes, and we're going to be buddies. I know we're going to be buddies there. Put on a happy face. All right, and I think that we are done. Okay, so we didn't have anything new today, but we do have a couple of things going on here. We might have an event starting very soon. I mean, the Bell Breath progression is going to be ending, tomorrow morning. Are we going to be getting a maze? I didn't get a chance to go looking. We might. I'm sure something will be going tomorrow. And it is about time we started getting going on with a big event. And that's probably the most logical thing to be doing. So it probably is going to... Besides, it gives the opportunity to sprinkle some bunnies in there, right? All right, so keep your eyes open on the challenges here. You know what the thing about the rune challenges... there's the rune dungeon that opened again today. One opened last night, and I opened up all of the rune chests last night. Today would have been a better day to do it because that would have counted towards advancing that. But then there is a rune dungeon out there right now, so that can help. You can also forge one. You can see I'm actually in my rune. I think I'm making a 5 or a 6 or something like that. It was a 2-hour one, so I'm not really sure which one it was. I think that's a 5. For a 2-hour one. Anyway, and then again we have the end of this event here for the Shade Moon, the breeding. I'm probably going to get one more try because I see one of those guys is about a little under 4 hours left in there, and I can try one more time. It's probably too late for the path that apparently is out there for Shade Moon, but if I can get another Shade Moon, that'd be fine. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.